What's up, everyone? Welcome to Off the Bat. Today we're going to be doing an OOTP simulation. We don't really have any topics yet, so you can always send us a topic to our email, offthebatnews@gmail.com. So today what I am choosing to do is start up a career in the minor leagues. So I'm going to get an offer. So I had a bunch of job offers. And I did pick one from the Syracuse Mets. That's AAA. They're in the International League. And this is my team so far, and I already did play a few games, and I am tied for first. I'm 7-5. And so just to go ahead, I'm just going to show you how this game works. Let's go ahead to starting the game. Can't move that logo, but I basically just click any button on the keyboard and it'll play. It goes to the area in like the count to where the play happens. So if it's two strikes, you can almost assume it's a strikeout. Well, that's what I do. Oh, hit by pitch. So yeah, this guy, you can see his stats. He's not a good speed, so I wouldn't do a bunt. He does have good contact, so let's do a hit and run. He swings, and that's going to be a single to left field, and the runner will advance. Now I got runners on the corners. This guy is speedy and good contact, so I'm automatically going to do a run and hit to eliminate the double play. And now I got guys on first and second, so now is where I do the hit. Oh, wild pitch, and now man on third, and I'm winning. Just to see what OOTP does, if I skip until this inning, you see it simulates the rest of the game, and when I go to the game log, it tells me what happens. And I can also go to the box score. I would put in a player in the bullpen because he's at 40 pitches. And let's just finish this game off. This is going to be a save because it still is a 3-run game. Okay. Pinch runner, Chris Iannetta. And strikeout to end the game. And that is it. So that's kind of how it works, just how it goes. Now I'm 19-13. You can see my team percentage at the top and my record. You can see the date. I just want to get to the majors as soon as I can. Let's keep working with that. Yeah, so now I'm back to 500, and I'm only 2 games back. Oh, I have Rick Porcello now. See how he's doing. Oh, I should have him playing. He's about to play a game, so I should be winning these ones. If I don't win, I'd be surprised. Okay, well now I have Pete Alonso and Rick Porcello. He has 3 days left. They both have 3 days left, which is good because now they're my starters. Let's see where I'm at. Okay, I've got to win this game to get. See, if I lose, I could tie. If I win, it's a pretty strong game. It does show their lineups a bit better than mine. I've been a strong pitching team most of the year. So I'm tied 2-2, and let's work on my bullpen. This means that Corey, like the fire means he's on a hot streak. Snow, he's in a slump. So let's of course go with the hot streak. And I'm up 3-2, so let's put in Oswalt. And my closer, it does show he's at 58, and I guess I could use another inning out of Oswalt. He's only at 12 pitches. So let's see what we've got. And that's game. I've got the wild card. And so, of course, there's 3 divisions, so the wild card, it automatically goes to the playoffs if not a 1-game series. So I'm playing the Louisville Bats. They are for the Cincinnati Reds. They had a decent record. Actually, it's a very good record. It's the best record in the International League. So it's best of 5. So I have to win 3 games. Well, they do 2. Let's skip through it. So I won the first game. That's actually, of course, the odds are against me. I am the underdog. So if I win this, then so now the series is 1-1. So if I lose this next game, I'm gonna play the next 2. Yeah. So I said I'm gonna play. because the series is 2-1. So if I lose, I'm out. If I win, then I have to win another one. Of course, their starting pitcher is not as good as mine, which is the only reason why I'm still contending. So you see now I'm up 5-0, which is 8-1. You see, this is, look, now, and let's see where this game takes us. Of course, you see they're up 1-0. I don't like losing, but now it's like closer to the end of the game. It's a high leverage situation. This is exactly what I like. So you see he's not fully ready, so I'm going to visit the mound. He says I trust the guys in the bullpen, which means he's pretty much tired. So let's put him in. Paul Sewald. So that's it. I'm out. You see, contract extended. Now I have offer from the Brewers and the Tigers. Now the Brewers aren't doing well, but they do have a good team. They have a good lineup, and if I look at their front office, they have this much available for free agency. The other team that I would get is the Tigers. They're not as well. They're not doing as well. I'm gonna go with the Brewers. They have a better market size and fan interest. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go all the way until the Rule 5 draft. That's in 2 days. So the winter meetings are basically where you set your ticket price and you set your budgets. In fact, I should have set this budget to 5 million. So I don't have 5 million. So if I just cut this one a little bit, then I'll have enough money. Yeah, so of course, whenever you lower a budget, it should change your money available. So the money for free agents is your money available, right? So if I adjust this to 15 million, of course, then the money updates. But let's just leave it at that. So for the Rule 5 draft, I don't really know what players are like you should keep. So I usually just ask AI, and it adds a bunch of players to my 40-man roster, and that basically protects them from the Rule 5. So when I go into the draft, I'm not specifically looking for anyone. The only player I'm going to draft is Seth Eledge. He's a good. He has a bunch of potential, and he's a good reliever. So I'm just gonna complete. Oh, not the round. No, I'm gonna complete the draft, and it'll usually tell me which players of mine get picked. Okay, so none of them got picked. In fact, I was the first team that picked this year. The only other players that were picked are these ones. You may be noticing some players like Mookie Betts. They're not on Milwaukee. I'm gonna do a recap of the free agency once I get to the start of spring training. Okay, so yeah, my budget just got dropped. That's not amazing. Now I'm in negative money. So let's just update player development. Let's fix this. There, now I have a bit of money. So the preseason starts, and the Hall of Fame results are next year. So like these are just like what all the coaches so-called voted. So Kurt Schilling, Roger Clemens, and Barry Bonds are now in the 2021 Hall of Fame class. And so at spring training, I'm going to show you all of the players that I've signed. So now that it's spring training, let's check the off-season center, and it'll show you which players I've gotten and I've lost. So you see right here the Milwaukee Brewers. It says we've gained 3.8 WAR. So if I find our logo, so right there it shows we lost Carlos Rodriguez, David Freitas, Shelby Miller, Alex Claudio, Avisail Garcia, Lorenzo Cain, Brock Holt, Jed Gayorko, Adini Hechavarria, Trevor Cahill, Eric Sogard, Hunter Pence, Justin Smoke, Ryan Braun, Ryan Healy, and Manny Pena, which means I've lost a 10.4 WAR. I've gained Renato Nunez, Enrique Hernandez, Austin Hedges, Trevor Bauer, James Paxton, Garrett Richards, Seth Eledge, Kyle Higashioka, Anthony Garcia, Mookie Betts, Craig Kimbrell, and that's 14.3. The preseason prediction, let's see what record it predicts for me. So if I go down to the National League, it projects will be 87 and 75. So if we compare that to last year, which was 62 and 100, that means I've really built up the Brewers. It means I've stacked them with players. And there, so players promoted, season expectation. He thinks we should try and stay close to an even record, but our predictions show that we're going to do better than that. Let's check if we have any good prospects. Let's look for the Milwaukee Brewers. So we only have one prospect. He's the 45th. So now spring training's over. I don't know where I can really find those rankings, but today's opening day, and I'm just gonna have AI open the roster for me, so it demotes a bunch of players. Um, right now, I'm just gonna work on staying well. I'm gonna set my strategy. I'm gonna ask my bench coach. My rotation, I think it's pretty good. Brandon Woodruff, Richards, Freddie Peralta, Trevor Bauer, and Brent Sutter. So on opening day, I'm just gonna sim. I'm not gonna fully sim it. I'm gonna play a little bit of this game. So yeah, the lower half of this game Tampa has, but I do have a stronger top of the lineup. I have some better batters than them. My starter is almost as good, so I'm just gonna sim. So let's see if I can. No, so I didn't win, and I'm just gonna keep going. So I'm 4 games back behind St. Louis. I'm just playing a series against Philly. Yeah, I'm not. I'm on a 5 game losing streak. That is not nice to hear. Just won again. Yeah, so James Paxton's still there. Mookie Betts is also injured. So I'm just playing the Dodgers. That was impressive. Actually did beat them twice. It's not like I'm doing bad. It's just that I could be doing better. I'm 500 and I'm 7 games back, and I'm really expecting to win. So yeah, now I just lost Garrett Richards. I don't think I can win anymore. My pitchers aren't good anymore. I mean, I still have Trevor Bauer, and that's good enough for me. Oh, well, that could be good. No, that cannot. Let's just go back to the free agents. I do have 2 million available, and I can sign Cespedes. I'm hoping to get him. He's surprised he's not on a team, but I'll promote him if I can. Yeah, just sent him up to the majors. So it's the draft. I don't really care about. If I'm planning on winning, I'm winning in the next 2 years. The draft will not help me. Wait, did I just give a player? Okay, well, I just offered this player $16 million. That should not have been done. The rest of these players aren't worth the amount of money they're asking. I don't see myself winning as the Milwaukee Brewers, so I'm just gonna look at it. Oh, the Yankees are offering me something, so I'm automatically gonna take that. And yeah, now I'm manager of the Yankees, and I'm in second. I'm behind the Rays, but I do have the wild card. But the Jays are also doing really well. Should I go for the? Now their starting pitchers are good, and They're still offering. What's so good about them? Oh, they have Bo, Vlad. No, I don't think they're gonna win. Yeah, so it's basically around the All Star break. I'm getting a bunch of trades, and I'm just going to sim through the All Star game. So I'm 55 and 42. I'm in a wild card position. I'm 6 games behind Tampa Bay Rays, and the National League All Stars just beat the American League All Stars 10-6. Behind me are the Toronto Blue Jays, the Orioles, and then the Red Sox. I'm 2.5 games above the Indians for the wild card, and that's about it. And that's it. I am now winning the division, and I'm about to play Baltimore. I'm on a 6 game win streak, so that feels pretty good. I'm now playing Texas. Oh, I just lost my win streak. I'm 81. Oh, I'm not in first anymore. That's okay. It's roster expansion, and the league minimized roster expansion from 40 to 28 so that there are less pitching changes this year. Um, this rule was announced at the end of the 2019 season, well, later once the playoffs were over. So I'm back on top. I am 2.5 games ahead of my division. In order to, I need to win 18 games in order to win the division. Just went, I won one and lost one for a doubleheader. Just beat Chris Sale, lost to Erod. Okay, I'm 90 and 59. There are 13 games left in the season. Okay, so I've clinched a playoff spot. Uh, the Rays and I both are in the playoffs, which means one of us has the wild card and one of us has the division. So right now I'm 1 game behind the division, and there is 3 games left. Two game there are 2 games left, which means that I need to win 2 games in order to beat them. I clinched the wild card. Looks like Cleveland's the underdog this game. So let's hope that I win. That's not good. They're starting out an early lead. Well, first and second. Okay, that's 1 strikeout. Full count again. 2 strikeouts. And okay, he struck out the side. That's strikes at the side after 2 base runners. That's now I'm up 5-0. And that's game. Okay, I'm down 2-0, so I need to win 3 games in a row to. This is going to be a challenge, but I'll take it. I think that I'm probably the strongest team in the league. I do have Garrett Cole. I do have Aaron Judge and Stanton, Gary Sanchez. I also have a 2-run lead, 3-run. It's less strong than it looks, but it's a good lead. Let's put in Ken Giles. Well, that was not a beautiful move. I'm going to put Aroldis Chapman in. I could lose the game if he gives up a homer. Okay, that's nice. That's not good. It looks like its base is loaded. That and okay, base is loaded, 2 outs. Let's try and get this out. And there it is. That's game. Time for the next game against Rick Porcello. My starter, I think Luis Severino. No, it's why is it not Severino? I'm actually gonna I'm gonna play Carlos Rodon. I am losing by 1 run. That's not losing. That must have been a great catch-up inning. Actually, I'm going to sit down and Aroldis Chapman. I'm going to need him for the next game. I'm going to put in Zach Britton. That's game 12-6. Now, this is the deciding game. Actually, they've all been deciding games. Well, they could have been. If I lost one of those 2, I would have been out. Now, I need to win this one in order to maintain my lead. I'm going to put in Garrett Cole. He is tired, but I do need this. I do need him to play. I mean, I could throw a game to my bullpen, but it might not hold up. Okay. Well, that's it. I'm done. Stay tuned for part 2 video because that's about it. I'm going to play the next year in 2022, and I'm going to try and win the World Series. So follow us on Instagram at Off the Bat Baseball. Listen to our podcast, Off the Bat Baseball. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, and a few more. And have a great day. Everybody stay safe, especially during this horrible time. And contact us, DM us on Instagram, or email us at offthebatnews@gmail.com with any suggestions or just any opinions. Thanks so much. Have a great day.